What's up? Hi, how's it going? We're finally out of quarantine, finally able to leave the house. And Travis is in need of a new bike. So we drove toward Mannheim to this FIREWOOD XXL place, which is for bikes. We're gonna see what they have because pretty much everywhere else that he's looked online and other stores, no one has what he wants. Trampolines. So, holy smokes, we're gonna check this place out. You could sit in a little basket. What? Why is that a thing?
I don't know. Maybe
Holy smokes. There's a specialized bike. Here's a specialized bike. Yeah, it did. I like this color.
Oh, the teal?
Yeah, it's pretty. A lot of these are electric. Most of these are electric.
Yeah.
The bike lounge.
Like, there's a lot of bikes.
There is a lot of bikes here. This place is gigantic. You can try them out and climb over stuff. This is so cool.
That's actually what I was gonna ask Dad if we could go up there and I could like ride.
We'll see. Oh, we should get this tandem bike.
Oh,
It is.
wow. What sounds like a mountain tandem bike?
I think that one kind of was. This place is massive. Just be careful. Yeah. You can walk there, you just have to be careful. You could ask this guy.
No, he's just gonna drive off.
He's good with that trailer too. He does this a lot.
Ooh.
I don't know if you remember, we went out to a place one time and we put a bunch of firewood in our trailer.
Yeah.
And then drove back. He's the guy we went and got it from. But Daddy thinks it's just easier to just have them bring it to us.
Oh.
Now you're gonna help us stack all this later? No. So good news, we've finally gotten some firewood. Yes! Travis and I put it all away earlier. We have a pretty good system. I fill up the wheelbarrow from over here and then I bring it over here and I dump it and he stacks it and we knocked it out in like probably about an hour, maybe a little less than an hour, which is really good. We like ordering wood from the same person every year because he can bring it to us. Though we have the trailer and that was kind of the whole point in having it, he can bring it to us and it's just a little easier. And he literally can bring it like right up in the yard, dumps it out. It's perfect. He's super nice. It's just great. So we finally have some firewood and we are getting the gas tank refilled because we're gonna try this winter to not use all of the gas in the gas tank. It's propane. So we have floor heat and the fireplace. Those are the only two heat sources we have. The floor heat works if you're not familiar with it. It's literally like water lines that run through the floor that get heated by the gas. The gas heats our water tank and it heats the water that runs through the floor. So the first year we were here, we got here in October. Well, Travis got here in October. So like halfway through October, come February, I believe, we had to refill it. And it was like 1,400 euro to refill. So we were like, screw that, let's pay like 800 euro for firewood for the whole winter and then not have to use the floor heat. So for the past 2 years, past 2 winters, we haven't used the floor heat at all. But it gets really cold in our room and really cold in Calvin's room because they're too far from the fireplace for it to help. So this winter, we're gonna use the fireplace, not let it get like too hot because Travis is really bad about like getting it at like 85 degrees in here and it's just unbearable. It's kind of in hopes to like heat up the rest of the house, but it kind of goes through wood faster and it's not getting everywhere else heated. It's just making it so hot in here that we have to open the doors, which is kind of counterintuitive. So the plan is that we basically are going to use the floor heat in here because the tile gets so cold. So we'll use the floor heat in here and we'll use the floor heat in our room and Calvin's room because at night it does get really chilly. So we won't have to use as much firewood to heat up the whole house, even though it doesn't really help heating up the whole house, and use more of the gas. We figure if we're gonna have to refill the gas tank next summer anyways before we move, why not just use some of it? We hadn't filled it since February 2018. Dang. So almost 2 years. We went about 1.5 years without having to fill it with only using, and it was only at like what, 25% I think? No, 35% I think Travis said? 35 or 40%. And you can't fill it all the way to 100. I think they only fill it to 80 and they don't want it to get below 20 because of expanding and contracting and all that. But it was at like 40% I think and they filled it up to 80. So we should know pretty soon how much that's gonna be. But we're hoping to really only have to get maybe a few more stairs of wood, then fill up the gas tank next summer and then be done. And not really have to get any firewood or anything obviously for next year. We'll just maybe be a little cold for the remainder of the time that we're here because we'll leave in October. So there's no point in getting firewood for next winter or next fall and winter if we're not gonna be here for the majority of it. We'll maybe be here for like a few weeks of it. So it's crazy that like thinking about how stuff's starting to wind down, that come next month we'll only have 1 year left here, which is crazy. And then we start like the 11 months, 10 months, 9 months, 8 months. It's crazy. So the boys headed to the store. I'm making food. They finally have Brussels sprouts again because they're a fall, winter. Maybe I got them a little toasty, but I like them that way. They're a fall, winter vegetable. So I've been patiently waiting for them to come back. And they're finally here. So I made us some teriyaki chicken strips, deliciously meat-free. And we have some rice that I heated up. We got our super toasty Brussels sprouts. I missed you, sweet Brussels sprouts. So we went and picked up Calvin's language arts grade 2 paperwork. And freaking look at this. How is this virtual school if we have this much paperwork? It's just insane. So I think I might take this binder I have and put Calvin's stuff in here. Otherwise, I don't have a very organized way to deal with it all.
I can sometimes just pause.
I couldn't find my keys fast enough.
Like, open the door.
Let me out. Panchito! Hi. Hi. We were just talking about how funny it is that Pancho runs out and goes potty every time that we open the door.
That's what he does.
And he always pees right here in this corner where the grass is really long, and I think that's why it's growing so well, because the rest of the yard is like dead. Hi. Hello, my big dog. We gave Ziggy a bath yesterday, so he's all nice and soft. And now we're getting Panchy some new food because homeboy eats a lot of poop. So we're trying to see if
And
what
also-
he's missing. I can't pet you. Let me put stuff down.
But also, Mom has been saying, I don't think he's getting the right stuff that a little dog's supposed to be getting.
Because
So-
usually they say if a dog eats, if they eat poop, it says they think they're not getting the right nutrition, huh? Yeah, you're just saying you're not getting the right
Because
nutrition. He needs different stuff as a growing boy.
now we have the chicken and pea formula.
And they're both really shocked. Oh, that was a good yawn.
His head shakes. Sometimes.
I see you. Hello. What was that? Was it?
Probably hurting me.
Did he yelp?
Are you okay? Oh my goodness, are you okay? Do you need to go outside?
Do my boys need to go outside? You go outside. Some good looking shoes you got there. We both got new shoes. Ooh, you styling. We also have mushrooms in the yard. I don't know why. When I've been throwing Zeke's toy lately, meow, he's been limping. And then when we're sitting like in the house, he just sits there licking one paw. So I put his shoes on. See, he's limping. Zeke, I don't think I should throw your toy if you're limping. Jeez. So I don't know if it's like a foot hurts because he's been licking his paw and it's not like a joint thing. I worry about it being a joint thing. Zeke, your shoe is, I think, turned around. Your back shoe is completely backwards. Can I fix it? Way down. Way down. Way down. There you go. Alright, let me tighten this up. Over the fence. Trot, trot, trot. Oh, it's backwards again. Pacho, you are so jealous of him right now. Oh, nice catch. Get him. Get him, Pachi. Get him, Pachi. He's like, pay attention to me, dang it. Whoa, nice catch. You crazy dog. Oh, you want his toy? But Zeke's playing with it. He's trying to bite his face. Pancho, you're ruthless. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Little gala. Good boy. That's a good dog.